so there hasn't been an Angry Birds game since 2022 where two games, Angry Birds Journey and Rovio Classics Angry Birds, or RCAB Red's First Flight, were released. Other games were later soft launched and then never came to a full release and were cancelled after. But there's finally a new game in the Angry Birds franchise, once again in Apple Arcade, so in this video I'm gonna be talking about the new game, Angry Birds Bounce. My name is Raven Gaming, and because I'm too lazy to use my real voice, I'm using Steven from Modcast and text-to-speech. Anyway, enough of that shit, let's talk about the leaked thumbnail that was accidentally revealed in the Angry Birds website. On May 30th, a new Angry Birds was accidentally leaked to the official website way earlier, and according to Angry Birds Facts on Twitter, or X, there were potential titles in the file names, which were called AB Oceans, or AB Bounce. To me personally, I thought to myself, we could finally have a brand new Slingshot games after the darkest years of most AB games being delisted, or Rovio screwing up with terrible things, or Slogshot on the franchise. And with the date of the leaked AB game closer to the official state of play or Summer Games Fest, combining Sega acquiring Rovio, I thought we could see the day where an Angry Birds game could be released in multiple consoles. Well, the high expectations from the fans, including me, were turned down when the trailer of the new game was officially revealed on June 5th on YouTube, as Angry Birds Bounce. I think the moral of this development would be, never let your expectations be this hype, otherwise you would receive the reality that never come with your excitement. Yeah, I think I fucked up with my high expectations on the leaked accidental reveal, but anyway, the actual trailer of Angry Birds Bounce reveals new lore and footage we have witnessed, so let's talk about it first. First of all, the designs itself. It looks so clean, having paid an homage to the Toons design. Not to mention the game uses Silver's classic design, unlike Reloaded where it uses the movie renders, which I think it shouldn't be used. But yeah, still very happy about them using her classic render. The trailer footage even reveals Ruby finally being playable for the first time in the franchise and the second appearance since Angry Birds Friends. I'm really happy that they get to use her playable this time, rather than just a helper bird. Oh yeah, shout out to Crema Draws for making Ruby as well. There seems to be some detail in the trailer I must mention on too. For example, on each isle could have a couple of stages, then to a boss battle, in which I think you could unlock something too. I'm not sure about the gameplay in my honest opinion though. I know that you'd have to slingshot the flock to pop the pigs whilst bouncing the walls, however to be honest, I hope the gameplay can be better. Characters wise, we get to see a glimpse of a bunch of them, which are Red, Chuck, Bomb, the Blues, Matilda, Silver, Ruby, Joe, and what seems to be the new character, Gordon. Yeah, you heard that right. The new character is Gordon. I'll talk about the design of his later. In the Apple News article, there's a statement saying that this game could have quote-unquote the largest roster of Angry Birds characters ever. Like, I don't know how many characters are they gonna put them inside the game. At least I hope it won't be too much, to be fair. The description of the story is quite interesting to tell. It describes the minion pigs kicking the flock out of Piggy Island, so the birds must find a way to get them back home. I am very curious about the story itself. For example, did they cause a large-scale invasion? Or can Smooth Cheek sending his minions and Corporal Pig to occupy Piggy Island? That is what I want to know about the story. Now, what are my thoughts for the game coming so far? Well, I'm still glad it's a Toon-styled game, since Angry Birds Reloaded, after we've been getting movie-styled games. I think this game brings a new fresh to the Toon-styled games. The description of the characters look nice too, however, in Silver's description, again, another reconnection to the movies by claiming she is Chuck's sister. I don't know if the developers have read Silver's fact file from the magazine itself. Wish they could read books or magazines to review the birds' personalities before making descriptions, man, come on. Characters inside the roster look amazing, especially Ruby being a playable bird instead of a helper is a really good choice. Joe being on the game is spot on as well, which is a great touch, instead of being used as a prop in Angry Birds 2. But weirdly, we don't get Howler Terrans in this game, which is kinda disappointing to me. Now, the important issue I have is with Gordon's character design. He kinda looks a little off. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I know he looks like Mordecai from regular show, but in my opinion, the white eye markings should be removed and the dark blue markings were to be moved up a bit, then we get a better design of him somehow. Take a look of General Creepto's mock-up as an example. But yeah, hopefully the official design gets improved, but it's nowhere as bad. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the game so far. Felt like it's better than nothing anyway. I'm surprised at how much Rovio put so much work in the lore and the art style in the game. Now you guys are gonna be like, oh, how can I get this? And of course, the answer would be, it's only available in Apple Arcade, which costs $6.99 per month, and only on Apple devices, again, no Android. I'm not considering on playing the game, but I'll be happy to hear your thoughts. If you don't end up playing this game, I don't blame you, and don't spend the money if you don't have it yet. So yeah, that's the review video I have. Go and subscribe and like the video. Goodbye.